Today, I'll teach you all how to recreate the beading embellishments done on this gorgeous dress worn by Maya Jesus and designed by Vicky James Official. If you'll be interested in learning, please make sure you watch this video all the way through, like this video, subscribe to this channel if you're yet to, don't hesitate to share this video with your friends, and feel free to drop your questions down in the comment section. Alright guys, let's get straight into the meat and the potatoes of today's video. Let's go.
Hello and welcome back to another tutorial, friends. In today's video, I believe I must have shown us what we will be working on for the sake of this tutorial. So we're just going to jump straight into the reason why we are here. What I have here is a piece of reinforced velvet fabric. For those that don't know what I mean by reinforced fabric, I just mean that I made my fabric stronger. I have an entire tutorial talking about this process. I'm going to leave it on the show notes. Please refer to that video. Alright, so this is my velvet fabric right here. I also have some rose montes or crockstone or stone, depending on what you choose to call it. This is what I have here. I have a couple different ones, so I'm just going to show us. I also have these ones right here. I also have this teardrop version also right beside it. And then for this one right here, I'm just going to bring out one to show us what it looks like up close. This is it right here. The dress we are trying to recreate, the embellishment done on it, was made by Vicky James. I believe I must have referenced her at the intro of this video. And as we can see there, this person that is wearing this dress is one of the people that Vicky James typically makes clothes for. She has featured Vicky James designs a couple of times. So the reason why we are here is to talk about the embellishment done on the top half of this particular dress. So I'm speaking from the shoulder all the way to the waist area. We see that there's a lot of activity going there when it comes to the embellishment. I'd like to reiterate here that my channel is not a sewing channel per se. What I do for now, until something changes in the future, what I do typically on my channel is to talk about embellishments, fabric embellishments, headpiece embellishments, clothing embellishments, and stuff like that. So for those who might be wondering, oh, how was this dress cut? How was the corset done? This is not the channel for you. Please go to sewing channels. We have a plethora of sewing content creators on here on YouTube. Do your research and find the one that services your needs. And then when it comes to the embellishments portion, you can come back to my channel to just see how you can accessorize whatever it is that you've designed. All right, so I just decided to just do that quick disclaimer there for people that are always like, oh Funmi, how do you make a tutorial on how the dress was designed? Oh, make a tutorial on how the dress was cut. My channel is not the place for that. All right, so now let's start from the shoulder all the way to the bust area. We see that there's some spiral beading done there, and this particular style of beading, I believe I've done a different tutorial talking about how you can recreate this, but for the sake of this video, I'm just going to show. So we see that there's a lot of spiral things going there, and the way to typically achieve that is to first of all do your spiral illustration. We see that it's the illusion net that was done there. For those that are new here, I've done how to bead on illusion nets. That video is one of my most viewed videos on here on my channel. I'll do my best to link it on the screen. Watch that video. It will teach you how to bead on illusion net easily. In today's video, I'm beading on this fabric, like I said. So just to kind of explain to us, all you're doing is just creating spirals freehand. Depending on how you want your spiral to appear on your fabric, just do it. Okay, so I have something like this on here. I really hope it's showing on camera. Can we see this little thing that I did right here? So on these lines, after you've drawn it on your design, on your outfit design, or whatever it is that you're trying to bead, you now start beading on it. And for the sake of this particular beading done on this dress, what I'm saying here looks like a combination of broken glass beads. Okay, this is what we call broken glass beads, and beads that are sparkly like this. I don't know if this is the exact stone that was used on it. Again, I did not design this dress. This dress was designed by Vicky James, so it's only Vicky James that can tell us exactly what she used, but based off of my own analysis, I think this is the type of stone that was used. So for the sake of today's video, I'm going to do some beading using this type of stone as well as this pipe bead. All I'm doing is I'm just going to bead along these lines that I've drawn out on this my fabric. I hope we can see the lines. And then we'll now move on to the corset area. This video is going to be very detailed, so please do your best not to skip. If you skip and you miss an information in the video, chances are you will not get a response from me. But yeah, please make sure you watch the video all the way through. If you still have questions, don't hesitate to ask me. So like I said, I'm just going to go ahead now and thread my needle. And for the sake of today's video again, so one of the people that I do a lot of my buy-ins from, she convinced me to buy this type of beading needle. Can you guys see how long this beading needle is? When I walked into her shop, she was like, oh, a lot of people have been coming in to buy this type of beading needle, that she doesn't know what the rave is about, so I should try it. So I bought this from her. I think this one single piece like this was 100 naira or 150 naira. I don't know. This is my first time ever using this. If you've ever used this length of beading needle, please let me know what the T is. I really don't know yet, so I'm going to try this out now. So I'll start off beading from this end. Like I said, I've done this before on the channel. I'm just doing it again for the sake of people that are new here. All right, I'll start off using this, our Rosemonte right here. And just as an extra information, I'm using fishing line for the sake of today's video. I'm in my fishing line era. I remember when I used to say, oh, fishing line is too bulky, I don't really like it for beading. But what I found with fishing line is when you use it to bead, your work feels firmer. I don't know how to explain it. Like, it just feels like this thing is never going to unravel, as opposed to when you use things like your invisible thread or polyester thread. I don't know if I'm just one that feels that way, but yeah, I'm in my fishing line era now. Honestly, with this long needle, I don't know how I feel about it just yet. Alright guys, so can we see how I beaded on this line right here? So basically, after you've drawn all the spirals that you need to draw all over the fabric that you're trying to embellish, all you do is just start to bead on those lines. And I know I used this fabric pencil. For those that are new here, I got this fabric pencil from AliExpress. I say this in almost every video. And for those that maybe are not new on this channel and you feel like I'm just repeating the same thing over and over again, please let's remember that every time I post a video, chances are there are people that are just stumbling on that video for the first time. So sorry if it's a bit repetitive for you, but I just have to keep saying it for those that are new. All right. However, the reason why I said all of that to say that you can use your regular tailor's chalk, okay? This is what a tailor's chalk looks like, okay? You can use this regular chalk to just make markings on your fabric, just like I just did here, okay? Just use your chalk, just like I'm doing. Create all the drawings you want to do all over your stuff, and then start to bead on the markings that you've done. I'm now also going to show us how to also bead our cloth stone on this fabric as well. So this is what we call cloth stone. They are different. I have a whole video talking just about cloth stone, so please go ahead and check out that video so you also know what's going on. So this is it right here. This cloth stone is already tacked to this piece of fabric. So the same thing I did here on any outfits that you're trying to bead, just do all of this. Embellish it however you please. If I sit down here and say I want to bead a whole outfit for you guys to see, it's not going to work. This channel is supposed to give you the basic knowledge required for beading. So everything I've done here, repeat it on an outfit and you get something amazing. Okay, I can't sit down here and start beading an entire outfit. I mean, we are not going to leave this place today, right? So I hope everything I explained in this first portion of this video makes sense to us, and we are able to, you know, apply this knowledge to what we are trying to design. I'm just trying to knot up my stitch right here so we can move on to the corset area of this outfit. The comment for today's video is uplift. Okay, uplift is the word for today's video. So if you've made it up to this point in this video, please comment uplift down in the comments so I know that you've made it up to this point. Another thing that I'll also like to just go ahead and bead for us is using our broken glass bead. Okay, don't let me just skip that portion, because we can see in between. I'll try my best to see if I can post like a zoomed in picture of this dress. We see that is a combination of stones and beads that was used in embellishing the illusion net area of this dress. So I'm going to do that now real quick. Maybe I'll start from this particular spiral that I did here. I'm just going to bead that real quick, and I'm going to start from this end and work my way downwards. Okay, I think for this long needle, the major thing that you can enjoy with it is when picking up lots of beads at a time. It will make the picking process very fast. So can we see what I have here? So I just beaded all over this curved line that I made here. Okay, so do this all over your dress and just bead on those lines. With beading, patience is the key. So this is especially for people that are new here. This entire process, when it comes to beading something beautiful, you have to have loads of patience. And if you're a business owner and you know that you're too busy with designing proper or dressmaking as a business and you don't have time for beading, we have professional beaders. Okay, just look around your area. There are people, so talk to other tailors around you and ask them, oh, when it comes to beading, who do you give your stuff to? And they will advise you. Okay, but if you don't have patience and you're trying to become a beader, or you are trying to incorporate beading to the services that you render as a, you know, dressmaker or whatever it is that you call yourself, it will be a bit difficult. So I hope we all got the gist. So that's pretty much it for this top portion of this outfit. And for the bust cup area, I have a lot of videos. I'm going to, like I said, I believe I've linked a particular video. That video is going to be very useful when it comes to that whole beading situation done on the breast cups. Go check it out. Even for the breast cups right there, you can use appliques. I have a lot of applique embellishment tutorials. I'm going to link useful videos on the screen, on the show notes, or check the description. I'll put a couple of videos there that you can go watch, and it will help you come up with designs when it comes to the breast cup and even the illusion net area of this video. So now we are going to move on to the corset area. Let me just tidy up my stitch right here and cut off the excess. So for this corset area, as we can see on the screen, we have some slanting beading. So when I say slanting, let me grab a piece of fabric now. So let me just do like an illustration on here. I also need a ruler. So please work with me, guys. Please. So imagine that these lines here, these two lines here is your corset, and then there's another line here that is also like your corset. Okay, imagine that these two lines are your corset lines. We see that we have some beading coming this way from one corset's boning to the other, like this. So do we see what we have here? Let me move this real close. Oh, goodness gracious. I don't know if this thing is going to show properly, please. So we see these lines here. I think this is better now. These slanting lines. So on these corset lines, we see that there are some straight beading done along the corset. So I'm going to bead some straight beading on here along the lines of this corset, and then we're also going to be doing this slanting beading along this portion right here. So I'm going to do that, even though I have a tutorial. For those that are new to beading and you need a beginner friendly video, I'm going to link a tutorial either on the screen or in the description. Please check. If there's nothing on the show notes, check the description. It will show you how to bead on a straight line like a professional, a perfect straight beading. But for the sake of this video, I'm just going to speed through it because I don't want this video to be too long at all. I'm going to speed through beading on these lines, and then we'll also work on beading on these slanting lines in between, just to give you an idea on how to recreate this beading pattern done on this corset, on this dress. Again, another announcement: if you are yet to like this video, please hit the like button. If you are yet to subscribe, please subscribe. If you know someone that would like this video, please don't hesitate to share with them. And also, after subscribing, make sure that you turn on your notification bell. I always forget to mention that. Please keep your notification bells turned on so that you'll be the first to know every time I post a new video. Alright guys, so this is what the beading pattern on the waistline looks like. So you see that along the waistline we have some straight beading just right beside the boning on the corset, and we have some in between two different bonings. I'm sure you guys can see it on the screen. And we also have this slanting beading pattern done in between as well. I know the space in between my own slanting beading is a bit wider than what we have in the video. Determine how far apart you want each slanting beading, how far apart you want it to be, and do that. And for the spiral beading as well, we see here what I did. You first of all, the beauty of that particular style is you first of all do all your spiral illustration on your fabric and then bead on the spirals that you've created. You see that on this particular outfit we have this spiral beading done on the sleeve, on the neck, and up to the top portion of the bust. And on the breast cups that were used in this corset dress, we see that we have some beading going on there, and with the beading done on it we have this teardrop kind of clustone in between the beads that were done there. So please watch my beading tutorial playlist just to help you basically understand how to recreate something like this during your free time. Practice, and I really hope that this video was useful to you. If you enjoyed watching, please be sure to give me a big fat thumbs up, okay? That's going to make me really happy, and it will also help support my channel greatly. If there's any question you have for me, please don't hesitate to ask down in the comment section. Thank you guys so much again for watching this video. It means a lot to me. Remember to subscribe, remember to like, remember to share as well. And yeah friends, I can't wait to see you in another video very soon. Bye bye.